the third episode of my series. It's been a while since I uploaded this series and I thought, okay, let's just wrap up this season with another Q&A. So that's what I'm gonna do for this video. A few days ago I asked on my Instagram if you had any questions for me. I'm gonna answer a few of them and let's just get into it. Alright, first question. How did you start DJing? If you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen a few Insta stories of me DJing. So I haven't shared my DJing experience on YouTube yet because it's quite new to me, and I also just recently started. Okay, so how did it start? I got quite a few questions on this about how did I start and how do I like it, and where to begin, and yeah, so let's just start at why did I start DJing. I started last October. Before that I had like no idea how to DJ and how to start and what controller to buy, and I didn't know anything. And I've always been interested in music, and I also follow a few DJs on Instagram, and there's this one DJ called So Super Sam. I think she was one of my biggest inspiration why I wanted to start, and I've always been curious. In October I asked a few people around if anyone could teach me how to DJ. I had 3 lessons from 3 different people. The first one was a friend who taught me all the basics, just explaining everything, the buttons and what software to use and stuff like that. And the second one was someone who I met from SoundCloud actually. He also lives in the Netherlands. Yeah, so I just asked if he could teach me. So he taught me also the basics and gave me a lot of helpful tips. I even got homework. He sent me videos that I should watch. I ended up buying a controller, and the controller I have, I will put a picture on here. Anyways, it's a Pioneer controller. The software I use is a rekordbox with a Pioneer controller. That's how I started out. Last month I first uploaded my mixtape on SoundCloud. I will leave a link in the description. Just practice a lot on my own. I also filmed myself while I was playing. Then after I just rewatched the video and then pick out all the mistakes, and that really worked for me to grow, I think. I'm really happy with how it turned out so far. So yeah, that's the story on how I started DJing and stuff. So yeah. Alright, next question. How are you liking your internship? I don't know if you knew, but in February I started my internship at a company, or actually a startup in Utrecht. They focus on upcycling empty wine bottles to drinking glasses, which is super sustainable, and that's one of the main reasons why I wanted to work for them and just support their company. Yeah, so because it's a startup, the team is very small. They're also very young, and besides that, I have to work on their website, making the website more interactive. Right now I'm doing my research about it, and then after I have to work everything out to a design. So how are you liking your internship? I mean, I am satisfied with everything. I hope I will graduate this school year. Oh, also, it was quite confusing for a lot of people because the office is in a PwC building. It looks like I work for PricewaterhouseCoopers, but it's not. Our office is just in their building, which is a long story, but just to let you know, I don't work for them. I work for the startup. Alright, next question. How do you deal with stress from school and make time for your friends? I guess just go through it. Make sure to take your rest and balance your studies out with going out with your friends. Stay social. When I'm stressed, I always like to take a long shower or just go in bath and put a mask on and just get my piece together so I can fully focus on school. And also reward yourself after you finish your deadline or semester. That's very important. Yeah. Alright, next question. Who inspires you? I think everyone around me, the people I follow on Instagram, just people that are doing their own stuff and succeed in it and are having fun and being themselves. That really inspires me to do the same. Just be yourself and just do what you like. Next question. Do you have a design portfolio and are you interested in the UX field or any other design field? Cheers from Toronto. What's up, Toronto? Do I have a design portfolio? I sort of have had the work I did. I'm just not very satisfied about. I'm not really that passionate anymore about UX design. It's just when I start studying 4 years ago. Oh, by the way, I am studying communication and multimedia design for the people who don't know. And it's mainly focused on user experience design, user interface design, and interaction design. Focused on websites and apps. First, I was like, oh, that sounds pretty interesting. Because I didn't know what to do and I didn't have my YouTube channel yet. So I thought, this is what I want to do when I graduate. Just work for a company doing UX stuff and things like that. But I think I just got out of the UX and designing field because I don't feel passionate about it anymore. So are you interested in the UX field or any other design field? I guess no anymore, but who knows, maybe in the future. Next question. 2019 travel bucket list. I really want to go to Japan and Korea this year after I finish my studies, which is in June, but maybe I'm gonna go in September. I don't know. That's on my bucket list for now, for 2019 travel wise. So yeah. Next question. Hoe ga jij zo dik? Nou, how do I translate this question? Hoe ga je zo dik? Ik weet niet, man. Je moet gewoon je eigen ding doen. Stay curious, man. Work hard. Do what you like. That's it, I think. Volgende vraag. What are your plans for the future? I don't know. I guess just trying out as many things as possible. I don't really have a specific dream job or anything like that. I'm a very curious person, and for example, like DJing, I was so curious about DJing, so I just did it. That's what drives me, I think. Just stay curious and doing things what you like and try to earn bread from it. My future plans are just getting the most out of life, I think. Which sounds super cheesy, but yeah. Okay, that's my answer. Next question. What's the most you've spent or will spend on shoes? The most I've spent on shoes was 390 euros. Okay, I'm gonna show it to you. Shoes that I bought for this price were these shoes. These are the Acne Studio shoes. So these on Instagram on so many people, and I thought these shoes are so cute. I was like, okay, damn, I'm just gonna spend my money on it. So And the maximum I will pay for shoes, probably not the same price. Next question. How do you know what clothes match with what? How do you develop your own fashion style? I think it's just a process of trying out a lot of stuff. Try to imagine how it would look like and play with colors and textures. And how do you develop your own fashion style? I think it's important, or it's not important, but I always like to have a fashion icon in mind. And right now, my fashion icon is elliqa. She's a stylist. Her fashion style is super dope. It's like 90s vibe, but with a modern twist. I don't know how you describe her style, but I think it's really dope. And I just get my inspiration from her and just other people that I follow. Usually I get my inspiration from the people I follow on Instagram. You can browse through my following if you want to find my inspiration. And how do you develop? I have this specific person in mind, and then I'll just get inspiration from and then give it my own twist to it, and that's how I develop my fashion style, I think. And also usually the fashion icons you follow, they're also up to date with fashion, I hope. And just switch from fashion icon every now and then. Next question. How do you deal with stress? I already answered that. How do you stay motivated in school? You just have to know that you're doing this for a degree and for your future. For me, that's what drives me to finish school and stay motivated. You're building your future, so it's important, right? Also, try to have fun in school with your friends, or if you don't really hang out with friends at school, just do other things besides school that makes you happy. Try to make it fun. And what if you don't know what you want to do after high school? So this is a hard question because it depends on the situation, but so if you feel passionate about something, just go for it. You don't need school for everything, but I don't want to say you don't go to school, because it's also important to get a degree, I think. If you don't know what to do, I guess just take your own time. Try to develop yourself in the time that you don't go to school, and that's also how you can find what you're passionate about or what you like. And if something doesn't work out, you can always go back to school. That's my view on school. Okay, so I'm gonna answer 3 more questions. So next question. How do you store all your clothes? I have a closet, but I also use these racks, clothing racks, to store my clothes. Just gonna show it to you. This is my room, by the way. It's very empty. I use this clothing rack, and then I have some shoe boxes on the bottom, and I also recently got this thing right here, and this is really handy for your pants because I used to hang all my pants on the rack. Now I can fold all my stuff in here and put it on the rack as well. A tip if you want to store a lot of clothes on a rack. And then my shoes I bought these, how do you say this? Blanca? Yeah, I bought this to put my shoes on it. It's nice, it's clean. I really like this. Next question. What are your go-to sneakers? Probably Nike Air Forces. I also spoke about these shoes in my last question and answer video. These are very dirty, by the way. I also got a lot of questions on how I clean my shoes, and I use Jason Mark soap. Wait, I'll just show it to you. I use this. This is the Jason Mark kit. It's just soap and a brush, and then I use microfiber towels to wipe all the soap from my shoes. Sometimes it also damages the shoe. For example, if you have like this, then it's not really handy to put a brush on it, because then you will rip the shoe or the skin of the shoe. Then what I like to do is just take toilet paper and water and just clean it with water, because that also helps, or makeup wipes, that also works. You don't really need this kit, but it just makes it easier to clean. Next question. What BPM are you most comfortable with? Not my real question though. Okay, this is a DJing question for people who don't know. And the BPM is like how fast your songs are. I usually just like to play tracks from 90 to 100. If that makes any sense. It's just a chill vibe. That's what I like to play. Alright. Oh, and my answer on your real question is yes, of course. Next question. This question is not related to you, but can you please give some advices how to make friends? I struggled with this when I was younger, because I was super shy, and I also didn't feel the need to talk to people and stuff, so I was just very silent, very ignorant. But later I was like, I just want to get more social and know more people, do fun stuff with friends. So it depends, because when I was younger I didn't really like to go out like clubbing wise, but since 2 years ago I started to go out more often, because I don't know, I really liked clubbing and stuff, and that's where I started to learn more and more people, because when you go to the same parties, then you will probably meet the same people, and then your friends are friends with other friends, and everyone was connected in some way. So I slowly started to get to know other people, friends from friends, and now it takes time to make friends and just be open, I guess, to do stuff. If you like to go out, just go out. If you don't like to go out, I also like to make new friends through just social media. It became something normal, I guess, to meet new people from social media, because it's so easy to just send someone a message and try to hang out. Yeah. Alright, next question. Oh, yeah, so someone asked, wanneer ben je verhuisd naar Amsterdam en wat studeer je? So when did you move to Amsterdam and what are you studying? I still live in The Hague. For those who don't know, I don't live in Amsterdam. I'm often in Amsterdam because most of my friends live there. So maybe it looks like I live in Amsterdam, but I'm not. But next week I'm gonna move out for the first time. Because of my internship is in Utrecht, I have to travel 1.5 hours every day to the office, which is quite long. So I was like, okay, I just want to find something close to my internship so I don't have to travel a lot. The time that I travel, I want to use to do other stuff. That will be temporarily, because I will only live there for 4 months, and the room that I get is already furnitured, so I can't put a lot of stuff in the room and make it my own. But the point is, I'm gonna move out to Utrecht next week, and I don't live in Amsterdam. And what are you studying? I'm studying communication and multimedia design. Last question. I'm gonna pick the last question. Alright. Top 5 sneakers of all time. That will be my last question. Let me show it to you. I'll start with number 1. It's the first time I bought Jordans. And these are from elliqa, which is the stylist. And I think these are so dope. I really like the colorway. And it comes with laces, different laces, and a fur thing on top. It makes the shoe very fun to wear, because you can wear it in so many different styles. So I used to wear it only with black laces, and now I put on the blue laces. That's really cool. That's on number 1. Number 2. These are the Nike Air Max 95 Animal Pack 2.0. Third one. These are the Nike Air Max 98 in the colorway Gundam. My fourth favorite, I don't know. This is just my ultimate top 3 favorite shoes, and then I like all my shoes actually. I think my Jester shoes. I got these from Nike. So I really like the black, this one, and then I had to get the red one as well. I don't know why, but I think these are also dope. Okay, that's my top 5 sneakers of all time that I own. Yeah, I think I will wrap up this Q&A because it's getting way too long again. This is the end of episode 3. I don't know if I'm gonna continue this series because I'm just not good at vlogging, and I think I prefer to just put everything on my Insta stories if I film about my personal life. Just check out my Instagram if you want more personal stuff. Yeah, so I want to thank you for watching this video. Just let me know what you want to see else on this channel. That will help me a lot. And for now, I will see you in my next video. Bye!
Yo, we got chicks in the living room getting it on, and they ain't leaving till 6 in the morning. We got chicks in the living room getting it on, and they ain't leaving till 6. Yo, we got chicks in the living room getting it on, and they ain't leaving till 6 in the morning. We got chicks in the living room getting it on, and they ain't leaving. Yo.